The Volkswagen Group's MQB architecture rolls on in its mission to underpin the majority of the company's transverse-engine, front-drive-based lineup. And in the case of the Tiguan, it's not a moment too soon, as the outgoing vehicle was feeling mighty long in the tooth. VW displayed the new, MQB-based Tiguan at the Frankfurt Auto Show last September. For Detroit, VW is continuing the electrical salvo launched at CES with the Buddy concept. And while the Tiguan GTE Active Concept isn't as radical, it's much closer to a production reality. Closely related to the plug-in Golf GTE available in Europe, the Tiguan GTE Active Concept features a 148 HP gasoline engine and a 12.4 kWh battery pack that feeds juice to a pair of electric motors. The transmission-mounted motor makes 54 horsepower, while the rear unit churns out 114. Total available horses stand at 221. Like the Jetta hybrid, the GTE eschews a CVT in favor of a dual-clutch automatic transmission. The 6-speed DSG only manages the power sent to the front wheels, as the rears are spun solely by electricity. Depending on the selected mode, the Tiguan GTE is capable of propulsion by the front wheels alone, the rear wheels alone, or all four together. In electric mode, the rear-mounted motor does the propulsive work up to 70 miles per hour, offering a claimed range of 20 miles before requiring either a stop at a charging station or engine-generated power. In fact, electric mode is the GTE's default setting. If the battery is low or more power is required than the rear motor can deliver alone, the engine kicks in. In hybrid mode, the transmission-mounted motor works as a generator for the rear motor. Sport mode offers a claimed 0 to 60 mph sprint of 6.4 seconds. The battery pack and 16.9-gallon fuel tank combined give the GTE a theoretical range of 580 miles, according to VW. Outside, the Tiguan GTE wears off-roady accoutrements such as fender flares over the knobby 245/70 R16 tires, skid plates, and tow hooks. The aluminum roof rack is equipped with what VW calls an all-terrain module, suitable for carrying skis and various other adventurous what-have-yous. The roof also sports a pair of auxiliary LED spotlights, framed in the same matte aluminum as the skid plates. Head and tail lamps are from the production version of the next-gen Tiguan, which is already on sale in Europe, but the large, C-shaped fog lamps are purely conceptual. Inside, VW's next-generation infotainment system dominates the dash via a 9.2-inch high-resolution display offering Mirror Link, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay connectivity. HVAC controls are of the touch slider type. Naturally, we'd prefer knobs. But hey, future. Strips in the air vent frames echo the exterior dragon red paint offsetting the two-tone gray Nappa leather upholstery, while brushed aluminum trim recalls the skid plates and roof accessories. This concept, which is basically just a more rugged version of the Tiguan GTE concept shown alongside the Eurospec new Tiguan in Frankfurt last fall, has a roughly 3.5-inch shorter wheelbase than the Tiguan that will come to the US market in the second quarter of 2017. It hasn't yet been decided whether a PHEV will come to the States, but it's likely that an off-road package of some sort, but probably not this extreme, will be available for the redesigned Tiguan. We'll get an optional third row in our longer Tig, and the gesture control infotainment screen in this show car is also a possibility for us, although perhaps only in the highest trim levels. This is a tough-looking little beastie, and we imagine such a thing would be a smash hit with the REI member set, except the majority of the folks we know in that cohort are still very upset with VW over the whole diesel emissions scandal. Could a plug-in Tiguan have them casting longing glances back in VW's direction? Wolfsburg certainly hopes so.